Free speech is great. The First Amendment is perhaps one of America's finest contributions to mankind. The recognition that speaking freely is something humans do naturally, and it should be protected. Free speech is important. Free speech is a right, but free speech is not a platform. Having a platform is not a right, and no one owes it to you. Free speech is mandatory, a platform is voluntary. So to explain, a platform is two things in my mind. First, there is the technical platform of a media outlet, like your YouTube channel or Twitter account. Now, there's a whole conversation that needs to be had about Twitter or YouTube deplatforming people and the monopoly on the speech market that these corporations are dangerously close to having. As we talk about deplatforming here, it's of note that being removed permanently from YouTube is not the same as being refused a spot on a live stream or something. There are many other YouTube channels or conventions to find a platform on, but only one YouTube and only one Twitter. Sargon being banned from Twitter or YouTube is not the same as Sargon being refused a spot on a live stream or a panel at VidCon. Much of what I am going to address excludes large tech firms and social media corporations because honestly, that's a different conversation about the same issue for a different reason. So the second definition of a platform that we're talking about here is a platform is a following or fan base that wants to hear what a content creator thinks. As a content creator, I am humbled that I have 50 some odd subs that voluntarily have given me a platform, and I'm thankful for you guys. I think any content creator feels the same way. You, the audience, are really the biggest part of having any sort of platform, beyond the technical website or video hosting aspect of a given social media platform. The audience is key. For example, Sargon was banned on Twitter, so he lost that technical platform, but I argue that his audience is also his platform in another sense. They will go to wherever he is to hear him speak about the things he cares about and the things that they care about. He does not owe anyone space on that platform. It is entirely his. He earned it by creating great content and building a great audience. Neither I nor anyone else is entitled to be a guest in his videos or hangouts. This is the same for any YouTube channel, social media outlet, and extends even to conventions and events. They're going to talk about what they want to talk about to their audience as part of who they are, their brand or their flavor, if you will. VidCon probably doesn't want presenters or panelists, say, lobbying Legos for new colors to make better build-off vids at their conference or bringing up property tax rates as impediments to their creative process. It's not that those issues are being silenced or censored, it's that VidCon is not the place to discuss such things. Conventions and channels both cater to a certain audience. If they let anyone else in or allow various topics, it's at the platform holder's discretion. It's a voluntary, free association with other creators. They can opt in or opt out. Don't like it? Build your own platform, build your own following, and talk about whatever you want. In my opinion, there are people that should not be given a platform by anyone else. There's ideas that are not worth discussing, either because they're absurd or because they're held by so few people that they're somewhat pointless to talk about. Like if more people know Mitt Romney's first name than, say, hold a particular belief, that belief may not be worth a platform, given that only 6% of Americans know Romney's first name. Conversely, some things are so silly that they're not worth the debate, like if the world is a flat disk on the shell of a huge turtle. If someone wants to debate that, fine, but most of us would deny such a person a platform on our Twitter feeds or YouTube channels. That's not denial of free speech, it's denial of access to our listenership. Another example is that there is one particular little weirdo running around saying that infants and children can consent to sex or something stupid like that. He will never get a platform on my channel. I'm not even going to name the guy. I don't fully believe that he's arguing in good faith. I have strong suspicions that he is a troll. I believe his viewpoint is reprehensible, and even though my audience is small, I would not talk to him because that is attention I do not want to give him, regardless of what it might do for my channel. Multiple prominent YouTubers have given him a platform, which I believe largely has been a mistake after his position was fully known after his first appearance. I'm not interested in his views or on the subject of legalizing pedophilia, so I'm not going to give him a platform. This is because giving a platform to someone is to acknowledge but not necessarily approve their viewpoint. It is to say you have a significant viewpoint and we should talk about it or debate it. It can and perhaps does reflect on the platform holder, i.e. the channel host, for better or for worse. Now the question for our side arises of, say, well, by debating feminism or some SJW cause, aren't you saying that feminism is legit? Perhaps this is partially true, but the greater truth is that anti-feminists are the ones that need the platform. Feminism is the norm in media and academia. It has a high number of acolytes and followers, so it is a significant view that should be addressed and refuted. More importantly, it already has a platform as it is the standard issue belief in academia and progressive culture. which encompasses hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people. If feminists are willing to debate, they are acknowledging us to the population, not the other way around. They're giving us the platform. In summary, a platform in the form of an audience is the privilege to be heard. The right to speak does not equal the right to be heard or to be listened to. I am upset that anyone's views are being censored or would be censored. I can also be disgusted that anyone would listen to such views, and I can refuse to pay attention to such views on my channel in my videos. It's the same with any other creator. They don't owe anyone a platform. Neither do you, and neither do I.